So we're away, out here on court 2 for the final match of the day. It's Portugal in the black singlets on the left of screen, taking on the Netherlands in the green singlets. Here with the young gun, Leon Luini, the 22-year-old from Pietra Ligure, resides in The Hague where the national team trains. One of the biggest and tallest forces on the World Tour. And that's a nice little two-ball play. So Portugal a little bit undersized in this. Pedrosa does all the blocking, 6'4" up at the net. Campos, 186 centimeters, so 6'1" in the backcourt. And what a dig already from Campos. Can he convert? Yes, he can. Portugal are really starting to just establish themselves. This result will go a long way into getting them out of the qualifier, which means the defenders have to stay on the angle, opening up the shots. Great serve right into that back corner. And Christian Varenhorst does what he does best. Just a really dominant force on the World Tour for so many seasons. 17 seasons he's been on the World Tour, in fact. Deep serve, puts Varenhorst on the back foot. Oh, and that's getting closer to a really good block touch. No wind about, perfect beach volleyball conditions. The sun's not in the eyes of any of the players. The crowd just enjoying world-class beach volleyball as Portugal, well, they've seen enough. Oh, that's a nice swing. Good off-paced angle. Varenhorst sends down a nice deep jump flow, puts Portugal under all sorts of trouble. Nobody up at the net. Cut shot can't quite go down. Good defense. Pedrosa can't get the ball down. Campos runs behind with a fast play with a perfect high line, guided back towards the last metre of the court. That is a huge rally for Portugal. Holding their own, but they are creating all sorts of trouble. But Portugal just on their way, being part of something really special for their country. Famous volleyball country, Portugal. They love their... But Pedrosa, and Campos for that matter, doing all the right things at the moment. He was in an awkward position. But benefit of the doubt, don't mind setting calls being let go as Varenhorst just starts to establish himself. That's the first big block. Just torturing offensive players around the world for so many years. Easy dig through the middle for Luini, runs behind. Good dig from Campos, comes through the middle. Once again, good vision. Luini's just starting to move towards the high line really, really early. Portugal with a 3-point lead out of the technical timeout. Varenhorst in trouble. Dig from Pedrosa, peeling off the net. Nobody up in the net. Guides the ball just past the retreating Varenhorst. Get a little bit mucked up with your footwork sometimes. Nothing wrong with the footwork from Varenhorst there on that spike approach. And it usually works out pretty well for him. There is that middle play for the Netherlands, but they've got a bit of work to do to catch up. Portugal closing in on this 21 scoreline. We're getting towards the business end of the set. And there is a nice swing through the middle of the court. Portugal won't take the time out. They're going to rely on just getting this side out. That's a huge swing. Varenhorst can get there. It's a free ball opportunity. Pedrosa will have another chance. He's going to have a long run from the baseline. Makes no mistake about it with a chip down the line. Zone at the moment. Perfect set as well from Campos. And that's always just an awkward position, but really well handled from Portugal. And the net clip ace, if you don't mind. The big hand goes up. And if the survey said, would you like to win this match by serving 10 net clip aces, every single beach volleyball athlete in the world would take it. As Campos almost gets 2 in a row. But Pedrosa comes up with a big spread block. Good timing. Chile, the Grimolds, the number 2 seeds. And now they find themselves against the Netherlands, one set up. Varenhorst, he's stepped up the intensity here in this second set already. More intense in the backcourt as well, sliding around, starting to just chop down the angles that are available to Campos on the left side. But once again, good job from Campos to continue to run through the middle. And anytime Varenhorst highlines the ball, Portugal, you have to say, winning that battle, but the Netherlands, just with all-out aggression, playing really well in this second set. Siding out at a high level, good scramble in the backcourt. Easy dig for Luini, stays out on the left side. Crunches a ball into the cross-court angle. What a dig from Campos. Can't put it down. What a one-arm dig from Varenhorst in the backcourt, if you don't mind. The 6'11" blocker getting a really nice one-arm control dig. Well done, partner. Very, very impressive indeed. A little bit of a miscommunication from Portugal there. Might work out for them. Free ball opportunity. And that cut shot was close to the net. It's a faster shot. It's end on. Many teams come from the qualifier, get through to the lucky loser all the way to the last day. But it'd be something special if this wonderful team from Portugal would so high above the tape. They're going to want to take this match to a third set. The Netherlands still unable to come up with an answer when Pedrosa's running through the middle of the court. And, well, speaking of not being able to come up with answers, so well done from Leon Luini. This time, attacks that two ball on the way up. He doesn't hang in the air for an eternity. That just means his attack is so fast. Big swing from Leon Luini down the line. Nice little fast play from behind, and what that does, that just means good tool off the block. Portugal going after Leon, and he is having absolutely no trouble siding out at the moment. And if they continue to do that, we will well and truly be guaranteed of a third set. Speaking of perfect siding out, but that block could be a really big swinging moment in this second set. Great response from Leon Luini, just guiding that ball down the high line. And I will think that the Netherlands would wish they still had their timeout up their sleeve at 16 points apiece. Now the short serve, Varenhorst goes over on two and just paddles that ball straight down. And with two massive cross-court blocks from teama-Pedrosa, with only a 1-point lead. Oh, and that's a really good swing from Pedrosa. Varenhorst, the block of Christian Varenhorst, 17 points apiece. Luini, what will he do here? Swings to the seam, can't quite get the ball down. It's going to be a free ball. What a chase from Pedrosa. Campos, the defender, will have to go up at the net. They're a little bit undersized at the net now. Can Pedrosa get another block? That is a big swing from Leon Luini. Perfect timing from the Portuguese blocker. Match point for Portugal. All the pressure on Luini. Can't get the side out. Chance for the match from Campos. And he puts it down with the high line. That is unbelievable from Portugal. They've come from the qualifier. They've had to play the lucky loser match. They've overcome the cousins from Chile, the number 2 seeds of the tournament.